Who got accepted to YouTube's Make Lab and is actually filming here at YouTube Space LA? This guy right here, and this is a special episode of Balloon Animal Lessons. Hello Balloon World, I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister, and today I want to teach you how to make a simple flower centerpiece. It's simple enough to make. There's only 6 balloons. They're 5-inch rounds. I like to use 2 different colors, one for the petal and one for the center, and we put water in one of them so it's weighted down. Let me show you how to make it. For this design, you'll need 6 balloons, all 5-inch rounds. You're going to need to have one of them filled a little bit with water. Think about the size of a golf ball. And you're going to want to make sure you leave a long enough neck on there because you're going to want to tie it later on. For the rest of these, you're going to want 4 of them to be the same color. I'm using yellow. And the other one, you're going to want a complementary color. I'm using orange. Get your complementary color and inflate it to be about the same size as your weight, about the size of a golf ball. The next step is we're going to tie these 2 balloons together, hold them out, and you can tie them with one clean motion. And now what you have is you have a weight that holds down the top of our centerpiece. Next, we inflate our petals for our flower. For this, we're using 4 yellow 5-inch rounds. What I like to do is I inflate them all to be about the same size. The way I do that is I inflate it all the way, and then I let the air out until it starts to become round. You'll notice if it's overinflated, where the nozzle is, it'll start to elongate and look more like a pear and less like an orange, or in this case, a very large lemon. So inflate one and tie it, and then you're going to want to inflate another one the same size. And you can judge it to see that they're roughly the same size. If it's not perfect, no one will notice. Once you have these 2 inflated, we're going to tie these together. And there we have our first set of flower petals. Now we do this again. We grab our 2 balloons and inflate them, making sure they're roughly around the same size. Give it a knot. Last one. Making sure it's roughly around the same size. You'll notice I'm always going to the same balloon to judge the size. That allows for a medium of variance, because if you always judge off the last balloon you've inflated and tied, you'll see a much wider mean of variance. Now that one's roughly the same size. And I tie these together. I said I tie these together. There we go. Awesome. Now with these 2, we're going to take the 2 sections that are knotted and we're going to twist them together, but not too many times because you don't want that knotted section to get too bunched up. You want it to be sort of loose, that way they don't fight for their position in the center. Now we have that empty space there we need to fill. That's where our already made weight and centerpiece come in. You're just going to want to slip this in through the middle, and it should sit snugly right in there, each one of the flower petals taking up a position on the side. And we have our weight with a little bit of water. You don't need much, because a little bit of water is still a lot heavier than some air-inflated balloons. And by doing so, you have a very simple 4 flower petal that you can use as a centerpiece for any kind of party. Thanks for joining me for this special edition of Balloon Animal Lessons, filmed actually in YouTube. I know, can you believe they let me in here? I don't think they realized it was just balloons. But I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister. If you liked this video and you want to see more of these, make sure you click like. And if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you have a question, a comment, or you just want to tell me something, put it in the comments below. I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister. For more balloon twisting instructions, please go to balloon-animals.com.